What's up guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best propane tank gauge. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So, whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. In our list, the number 5 product name is Grill Gauge Propane Tank. Here we've got a slightly different take on the typical propane tank gauge, as it's more of a scale style indicator. Most of the propane tank gauges on this list are very similar in look and function. Basically, a small brass tube that the propane itself flows through and the pressure of it moves a needle. What's cool about this gauge style, however, is that you can check your propane tank level without having to fire up the grill. This is an especially useful tool for those of you high-end grilling aficionados who keep multiple propane tanks on hand at all times. It's a very straightforward mechanism here. Hold the handle on the gauge, put the hook through the handle on the tank, and lift. Number 4. In our list, the number 4 product name is Flame King Propane Tank Gauge. Here is another of those easy-read propane gauge options. It also includes a propane gas gauge leak detector in the fitting, offering emergency gas flow control. Similar to the rest on the list, you'll like the no tools installation, durable brass construction, and standard tank fit. But wait! You didn't think that was it, did you? This propane tank gauge may well be the best propane gauge for grilling, because check it, it glows in the dark. Number 3. In our list, the number 3 product name is Camco Propane Gauge. This option from Camco is definitely a quality propane gauge. We like that this offers the more accurate ambient temperature sensitive readout dial like the DOZYANT dial offers, to keep a closer eye on tank levels when the weather changes. We also like that this gauge specifically calls out the tank year it can start from, 1995, pending the right ACME connection, of course. Time to party like it's 1999, because a propane tank that old can definitely get its groove on. This gauge also shows the levels once the gas is flowing, so you can literally see the levels as they change. This is nice compared to gauges that stay at a fixed location on the dial even when the tank is off, since this way you can be sure the needle isn't stuck. Number 2. In our list, the number 2 product name is Cuisinart Tank Gauge. You'll quickly find these propane tank gauges are all quite similar. Where the Cuisinart CTG 200 propane tank gauge differs from our first choice gauge is in the readout dial. Rather than indicate full or half full as many gauges do, this gauge more simply gives a large green part of the dial for optimal fuel, and 2 smaller sections as a warning and empty. This Cuisinart propane tank gauge only attaches to 20 pounds tanks, so you'll be fine to pop one on your average gas grill, but you won't be able to use it while camping or with a larger tank. Similar to the DOZYANT option above, you'll still enjoy the no tools installation and brass construction. Number 1. In our list, the number 1 product name is DOZYANT Propane Tank Gauge. This gauge fits a QCC1/Type 1 connection, which most propane tanks are. What's nice about this gauge is that it fits even larger than the typical 20 pounds propane tank commonly found on most people's gas grills, and can fit up to a 40 pounds tank. The DOZYANT propane tank gauge is made of heavy-duty solid brass, making it extremely durable and resistant to just about everything. We like the simple color-coded readout dial and the dust cap for when your tank is disconnected. This gauge is smart enough to adjust for ambient temperature changes. You'll also enjoy the no tools setup and the multiple fits. Since you can use it with as small as a 5 pounds tank, this is a great option if you'd like to use it with your camping or tailgate grill. Thanks for watching our full videos. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and check link the description below.